Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you guys through the preparation process for the upcoming event that I'm going to be attending this Sunday. I'm going to be going to Georgetown, Colorado to race the Audi on a frozen lake. But first things first, we got to get the car nice and clean for the video because it is absolutely filthy right now. Power washers can be a little bit loud for your ears. I do recommend using some earplugs. I have horrible hearing, so I'm trying to preserve that as best as I can. So wear your earplugs, fellas. Alright guys, so the Audi has been washed, it's nice and clean. Setting up the power washer is kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm going to take advantage and I'm going to clean my bike while I'm here. This is my 2021 RS 660 for those of you that are new to the channel. I'm a sick ass Ranger back there. If you have a dirty bike or a dirty car, I'm just gonna assume you got a dirty ass. Keep your shit clean. All right, now that the car is clean, I'm gonna be lifting it up and retightening my wheels. The reason I'm gonna be doing that is because I've been feeling some slight vibrations, and since I do have all new suspension, I also wanna run through everything and make sure everything's still nice and torqued down. I took the car to Les Schwab to get the tires on it, and since I don't have hub-centric rings, I think they just tightened the first lug nut right away. So what I usually do is I hand tighten them, and then once they're all hand tightened, I go with my torque wrench and torque them down, or just with the Ugga Dugga. So it's nice and centered since I have conical lug nuts. Let's move on to that. Alright, in the front of the suspension, I removed the wheel and everything is looking great, as it should. So now I'm just gonna move on to the rear wheel and make sure everything is good back there. Everything is looking great back here. The only thing that I did find was my studs were a little bit loose. I did not put Loctite on them. I brought this little Allen, as you guys can see, just hand tighten them. And this is the only thing that was loose on the car, you know, and even then it wasn't that loose. So ready to put the wheels back on. So I threaded the lug nuts all the way in there by hand. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about when you don't have hub-centric rings, how you can make it centered as best as you can. Because I do have the conical lug nuts. What I do is I just tighten it by hand all the way in, wheel still loose, and then I just, with the weight of my hand is all I use to tighten it. Just like that. And then you do the other ones. I already did that one. I already did most of them actually. But now they're all nice and tight. Now you can start applying actual pressure on it and then finish torquing them down. Perks of not having a super slammed car. I will lower it again in the summer. Right now it's a little bit monster truck, but that's okay for the snow. I really want to keep my bumper nice and healthy. The wheels are tightened and all my suspension is ready to go, and everything's been verified to be in shape. We can talk a little bit about the event. It is a ice racing event that's going on here in Georgetown, Colorado. I'm gonna be joining the Street Bear Rubber class. I'm gonna be competing against some other cars that are on regular street tires, no studded tires or anything. I have a lot of confidence in this car that it'll do great. I do have 2 new tires in the front. The back ones are, I don't know, maybe 40% tread life left. So hopefully my rear end as well. I'm excited to see how the car does and how it does against the competition and what kind of competition I'll be having out there. Yeah, you guys stay tuned for the next video and we'll see you guys next time. All of those new to the channel, let me know if you guys would like more motorcycle content. I do have a tune on it and some velocity stacks, an intake, and the Akrapovic, I can't pronounce it, exhaust on this bike. But I love this thing and it goes well with the Audi actually. It looks good.